Welcome back, Beards and Bolters fans. We're here with Ian again.
Hey,
What'd
how's
you
it
bring
going?
today?
Got Custodes back on the channel again.
Ooh, nice. I'm bringing Tyranids. They're not going to be a great match against Custodes, but we'll see what happens.
I don't know, you've got a pretty nasty little combo.
I do. I'll go over that in the Army Showcase. But for us today, we're playing on a, I think it's Round and Destroy is the name of the mission.
Yep.
Should be kind of interesting, because I haven't played this one in a while.
I don't think I've ever played this one.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, cool. It's a really interesting map, and we'll see kind of what happens with it. But I want to give a quick shout out to Just Terrain for giving us some terrain for the showcase that you guys will see in a moment here. Also, shout out to Jay from Custom Cut Tokens for our wound markers, objective markers, all that jazz. Really helpful. Also, shout out to our Patreons, like Ian over here.
What's up?
He's one of them. There's a few others. I believe it was Mr. Popper asked for a shout out. So, yeah.
You demand.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a woman.
Wait, was it Mr. Popper? I can't remember. I'll double check once I gets back and give you a shout out later if I got it wrong.
I'll give you 2 shout outs.
That's
Make
right.
up for it.
Exactly. So, yeah, that about covers it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let's just get into the showcases. I want to see what armor you brought.
Heck yeah, let's have a bug hunt.
All right.
Welcome back, guys. Today I'm bringing some Tyranids, and they have a custom Hive fleet. I took Biometallic Cysts and Pack Hunters. Basically, that will give all of my Scything Talons -2 AP, as long as I outnumber the enemy, which I should be able to do fairly easily. For HQs today, we have a Broodlord. He's my Warlord, and I gave him a Resonance Barb to be able to get that sweet +1 to manifesting, as well as the ability to manifest a second power. Next, we have a Hive Tyrant. He has adrenal glands, and I spent a CP to give him the Arachnocyte gland as well. Gives him a better chance to get off the charge. He's equipped with Monstrous Scything Talons, and a Lash Whip and Monstrous Bone Sword. Finally, I have the Swarm Lord. He should allow me to get up close and personal with some of my units. Really cool unit. For troops, I have 2 20-man Gene Stealer squads, and 1 10-man Gene Stealer squad. I then have 2 3-man Ripper Swarms. For elites today, I have a squad of 6 Zoanthropes. Hopefully they can put out some damage. For heavy supports, I have some interesting things. I have 1 Biovore. Never used this guy, but I'm hoping that he can cause some mayhem on the battlefield. Finally, I have 2 Tyrannifex. Both are equipped with Rupture Cannons, and I spent a CP to be able to give both of them the Dermic Symbiosis Adaptive Physiology. All in all, I'm at 1997 points, and I'm starting the game with 10 CP. Let's get skittery.
And hello everyone, we're back today with another battalion of Shadow Keepers Custodes. We'll be in the HQ section led by the Captain General himself, Trajan Valoris. He will be my warlord today. He is being backed up by a shield captain in Alaris Terminator armor. He's got a Misericordia, Castellan Axe, and his relic is the Stasis Oubliette, which if he's in melee with a enemy character, allows Custodes to reroll 1s to wound against it and halves their attack characteristic. You don't see it every day, could be cool. For troops, we have a squad of 4 Custodian Guard with 3 shields and 1 spear, a squad of 2 shields and 1 spear, a squad of Sagittarium Guard, all 3 of them are armed with Misericordia today, a squad of 5 Aquilon Custodians with Storm Bolters and Power Gauntlets, a Contemptor Achilles Dreadnought with 2 Infernus Incinerators. I spent 1 CP pre-game to give him Eternal Penitent. I've also brought a Vexillus Praetor with Misericordia, Storm Shield, and Vexilla Magnifica. And then in heavy support we have a Caladius Grav Tank with the Heavy Blaze Cannon, and a Telemon with an Arachnus Storm Cannon and a Telemon Cestus. And that brings us to 2,000 points on the nose. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I spent 1 additional CP pre-game to give the Terminator Captain Superior Creation as a Warlord trait. So I'll be starting the game with 10 CP, and let's go on a bug hunt.
All right. You're here for deployment. Could be interesting. Let's see what happens. Guess first, as always.
You know, it would help if I could, you know.
Get it in the dice tray?
Yeah. So
right,
that's helpful.
I also got it. Okay,
oh, hey.
well, let's see. All right. Is this how this is going to go?
Dueling beards.
Whoop.
Ah! Oh my god.
Jeez. Stop. The fight has begun.
Oh, well, I think you're going to get to pick.
Yes.
There
All
we
right. I will be attacker, so you get to choose your side, sir.
Well, here we go. I'm
All
over
right.
here.
So we'll be back after deployment is done, and we'll see you guys in just a moment. Today's mission is from the Grand Tournament 2021 mission pack. It is Strike Force mission number 21, Surround and Destroy. It is a take and hold mission for the primaries, meaning it is a hold 1, hold 2, hold more mission. For the Adeptus Custodes secondaries today we have Engage in all fronts, To the last, and Abhor the Witch. For the Tyranids secondaries today we have Stranglehold, Warp Ritual, and the mission-specific secondary, Surround Them. All right, we are back. We are deployed. But first,
Run over that real quick.
well, first we roll, and then we go over it.
Okay.
It's more fun that way. Build tension.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right,
Guess
so-
first.
Oh, man, I really want to go first this time. Why, God?
What'd you? Oh.
Every time.
All right. So Tyranids will be going first, which is good for us. Not so good for you.
Nope.
Although you did deploy in such a way that is beneficial for that. So go ahead and go over yours real quick.
Well, we've got a Custodian Guard squad all the way in the back of my deployment zone here. Little castle of Trajan and Vexilla here with some Custodian Guard manning the windows there. I've got a squad of Sagittarium Guard here, and, you know, all this stuff with Trajan here. Hopefully we can weather a nice big turn 1 charge of Gene Stealers. We'll see how it goes.
So over here, apologies, he does not have a base. We weren't able to find one before the battle report, but if we need to actually figure out placement, we can always use the other one for that. I've got, so, 1 Tyranids here, group of Ripper Swarms here, the Hive Tyrant with Bone Sword and Lash Whip, I believe it was what it is.
Lash Whip, yeah.
20 Gene Stealers, my Zoanthropes, the Biovore, the Brood Lord, the Swarm Lord, another 20-man blob of Gene Stealers, 2nd Tyrannifex, the 10-man Gene Stealer squad, and the Ripper Swarm. So the Ripper Swarms are basically just here to hold objectives. That's their job. That's their lot in life. So we'll be back after the Tyranids turn 1 movement phase is over. Alrighty, so Tyranids have moved up. Got a couple of really nice advances, specifically for my Gene Stealers. This squad got a 6, this guy got a 6.
They got a 4.
They got a 4, like, it was all good advances for most of them. The only one that didn't, that I really needed, was the Brood Lord. I was hoping to get him up to be able to do Warp Ritual for me, but it is what it is. So, moving on from my movement phase, we're going to go into the Psychic phase. I'm out of range for most things, but there are 2 powers I'm going to attempt to manifest right now. The first one will be from the Hive Tyrant here. It's going to be Catalyst. Which, an 11 will do it.
Yep.
That's going to go on this Gene Stealer squad over here.
Yep.
So they have 5 up, feel no pain right now. Which is good. Then the Zoanthropes here are going to attempt to manifest the Horror, which is a 6 to go off.
Okay.
They did not. Unless they get a +1 for having so many of them, they don't.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So it doesn't go off. That's fine. I'll live. Moving on to the shooting phase. I'm going to do his thing last so we can do it, you know, less annoyingly. We're going to start with this Tyrannifex. He's going to fire, because just from the tip of his tail, he can see that guard squad over there. So he's going to go ahead and fire.
Will they be -1 to hit then?
Yes, because of the stuff
Okay.
that's there. Yep.
Cool.
I believe his Stinger Salvo is out of range.
Should be like, what, 36 or 24?
Yeah, out of range. All right, but his Rupture Cannon is not, so that's going to be a total of 6 shots.
Isn't it D6?
It is a D6 weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Strength 10 -3 D6.
Okay.
So he is going to be hitting on 5s, however, because of the -1.
Sure.
But it is 6 shots. I'm not going to roll them separately. He has literally no other targets.
Oh,
where
it's
he's at.
flat 6 shots at D6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's heavy 3, but he gets to fire twice because he didn't move.
Got it. I
Yep.
misremembered that horribly. Okay.
It's okay.
It's like I don't play this army or something. Gosh.
So 3 hits.
There we go.
All right, these are strength 10, your T...
5.
So 2s.
Yep.
All right, so 3 wounds, AP -3. You want to start with the storm shields?
Debating. It's gonna be, yeah, we'll put it one on a shield.
All right, so 3 up.
Of course not.
So D6 damage. For 6, so he's dead.
Sure, another shield. Cool.
He's good?
He's good.
And he's good.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that is all for him. We'll go ahead and move over to the other Tyrannifex here. He's going to be firing into your Dreadnought.
Okay.
And it's going to be the same thing. It's
The
only one
Achilles.
I can see. Yeah, I can't see the other one.
So he'll be -1 to hit from the Vexilla.
Okay, so hitting on 5s. So 2 hits.
Okay.
That's good. I can live with
That'll
that.
be 3s.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I did spend a CP during the movement phase to re-roll an advance roll.
Yep.
So that's why I'm down to 10 right now. So strength 10, T,
7.
not 10.
Yeah. 3s.
So 3s.
Okay.
I don't have much else for shooting. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1
Okay.
to re-roll that 2. And do a 4. So 2 wounds at AP -3.
So he's got a 5-up invuln save.
Okay. Failing both. Do you want to spend a CP on one of those?
Yeah, I will CP that. There's not much else shooting-wise going on here.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
All right, so 2d6 damage. So that's 9 damage.
And then...
you have Duty Eternal?
yes, so that'll be
So
7
damage.
and then I've got 6-up shrugs.
Okay.
And not that they help me much.
All right, so we take 7?
Yep.
Okay. Well, all that leaves is my Biovore to shoot. It's only got 1 shot. So it's going to go ahead and put its single shot into your Sagittarian Guard over there. He's hitting on a 4, and even if he misses, it's still good for me. So, okay, he hits.
Okay.
So I believe it is just a number of mortal wounds. Roll a d6 to find out how much damage. Oh, if it hits the target. Okay. So then roll a d6.
Okay.
And it's a 5, so I believe it's just d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
No, it's just 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Yep. I actually kind of wish it missed right now, because then I could kind of mess you up with movement over there. So that is not all for the shooting phase. I almost forgot about the Swarm Lord's ability. So the Swarm Lord has a really cool ability, guys. He allows a unit to move as if it was the movement phase in the shooting phase. So I'm going to declare this unit of Gene Stealers to be able to move and advance as if it was the movement phase. So they're going to go ahead and advance, because why not? They're Gene Stealers. Got a 1. Okay, so 9.
Another 9
okay
inches. Yep.
So...
I'll put you right there.
Yep. And we'll move the rest of them up in a moment here, because we're going to go to the charge phase. I'm gonna guess. These guys, I think, are out of range to charge.
Yeah, so
yes,
we're looking at about 14 or so.
Yep. So this, however, this squad can charge.
Yep.
And they are going to.
Yep.
Would you like to do anything, sir?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use Tanglefoot Grenade
Okay.
there. So
how much does that cost again?
It's 1, so I'm down to 8.
Okay.
So we'll add a d6 onto the charge.
Okay, roll a 1. A 3.
So
All
adding
right.
3.
So what does that make? Because I'm assuming you're like right up against the edge of the building there.
Just about.
Okay.
About an inch back.
Okay.
So that would be 6 plus 3, so that's gonna be a 9.
Okay.
Plus, oh yeah, there's 1 on the other side, so that's 10.
Okay, so they need 10 to get in?
Yep.
All right, and I have CP to burn at this point, so... Nope, all right. I'm going to spend 1.
Okay,
Putting me down to 8 as well.
8, yep.
And
Nice
let's see what happens.
consistent burn.
Oh, I got a 9.
That 1 inch back from the wall there saves my bacon.
Yeah. All right. What about, out of curiosity,
Sure.
are they touching... Yeah, they're pretty much touching that side, but that was a 9 or an 8 to begin with, so never mind.
Okay.
I would need an 11 for that. Alrighty, so yeah, they do not make it. I'll go ahead and move them up. This is going to be the end of the Tyranids' turn. I'll go ahead and move them up while Ian does his movement, and we'll come back at the end of Ian's movement for the Adeptus Custodes.
All right, we've completed the movement phase here. These guys shuffle forward to claim this objective. Everything is moved out of the castle over here to try to pounce on one of these Gene Stealer bricks and deal with it.
The one Gene Stealer brick that's there?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Holding that point here. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get onto that objective there. In the meanwhile, just got to start doing some damage here so I don't get into a hole that I can't climb out of, because he's going to dominate this board early. So we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm going to have the Achilles go first. I'm going to put the Dread Spear into the Zoanthropes.
Okay.
I'll put the Flamers into the Gene Stealers.
They do have a 3-up invuln.
Yep.
Just as a heads up.
Well, I got to start working on them some point.
True. True. True that you do. You want to start on them?
Yep.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s for Trajan.
Yep.
2 hits.
All right.
T4.
Yep.
So wounding on 2s,
okay.
re-rolling 1s for Trajan. So it's going to be 2 minus, you don't care.
3-up invuln.
And 2 damage each.
Okay. Fail 1, make 1. So 1's down to 1.
Okay. Start with this gimme shot over here. We got 1 Guardian Spear shot into these Gene Stealers.
Go for it.
Hits, wounds, minus 1, 2 damage.
5-up invuln.
Yep.
Nope, 1 dies.
Yay!
Thus it starts. I'm going to move them off to the side. Doesn't matter. They're within synapse.
That is fair.
I was like, oh, I was going to move it on.
All right, so we'll do the Custodian Guard squad here.
Okay.
These will be the swords real quick.
Is the only difference AP or is strength different?
I guess, actually, yeah, there's AP. There's a damage 2 on the spear, so I need to do that one separately.
Okay, yeah, because they're the ones that have catalyst on them.
So hitting on
2s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay. And then wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. That was not ideal. 1.
1. All right. 5-up invuln.
Yep.
Nope. And just 1 damage on that.
Yep.
So 5-up feel no pain. Nope. All right. So 1 dies.
And then spear. Re-rolling 1s. And then 4s. Nope. Nothing.
Alrighty.
All right, I forgot to do the flamers over here on the Achilles. Forgive me. I know I declared them.
Yep.
I just
go ahead and do it.
All right. So wait, there's 20 of them. They're gonna max.
They're not blast.
They're not blast. That's right.
Nope.
8. So
flamers are not blast. Thankfully.
That's a little interesting.
These are just regular flamers.
So strength 6 AP minus 1 damage.
Okay, so 3s.
And then re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
So it's gonna be 5.
5. 5-ups, and you said they're just 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So 5-up followed by 5-up. Boy, there's a surprise. Make 1.
Here's where the magic happens, right?
Yep. Okay, so 4 die.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go with the Sagittarium next. I'll do both profiles since they advanced, and there's no real downside to not firing both.
Go
at
for
this
it.
point.
They're still hitting on 3s.
These are the Disintegration Beams.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s, strength 5, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
They are 3 damage each.
All right, so 5-up invuln to start with.
Yep.
Come on, finish rolling. Okay.
There we go.
You said 3 damage each?
Yes.
All right, so first one, dead. Just barely.
Yeah.
Second one.
That one wanted it.
Also just barely dead.
Oh, I saw 2 beers. I'm like, you got to be kidding me
you're
right
at
now.
9 CP right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 2 more dead. Okay.
And then here are the bolt calivers.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep. And not re-rolling 1s.
Nope. And then wounding on 3s.
Okay, because they're strength 5, right?
Yes, they're heavy bolters.
Gotcha.
So 6.
6.
2 damage.
Alrighty. So 5-up invulns. That's better.
Yeah, that's solid.
All right, and then first guy dies. Second guy also dies.
Okay.
So only lose 2 on that.
Oh,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah.
We'll do Trajan next. 2 hits.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s for himself.
Okay.
2 wounds. This is 2 damage each, but we'll see.
Okay.
If
5 ups.
Okay.
Make 1, fail 1. Nope. All right, 1 more dead.
Good job, buddy. All right, so we'll do the Telemon next.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him put his plasma flamers and the spiculus into this squad.
Okay.
Actually, that might be a little overkill. I'm gonna have him put the burst cannon and the Spiculous into this squad here.
Okay.
I'll do the Flamers into them.
Okay, go for it.
And
We'll start with the Flamers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are D3s, so it's going to be 6
shots.
hits.
Or 6 hits, yep.
Yep, and then 3s, rerolling 1s. This is why we need Trajan in our lives. 3 wounds.
3, okay.
1 damage, though.
Okay, so 5 up, 5 up. Make 1 fail, 2. And... Come on. Okay, 2 more.
Okay.
That Catalyst has not done much for me this turn.
Well, I have a decent number of damage 2 weapons
Yeah.
that have been kind of chipping away.
Yep.
Chipping away.
Yeah, because like the 3 damage ones, they saved 2 of them. Like,
all right, so next I'll do the Spiculous into this squad
Okay.
here. Actually, since this is all damage 1, I might as well do it all together. Now that I think about it.
well, these guys don't have Catalyst on them.
Yeah,
but
so, well, it's damage 1 for
Yep.
everything, and then it's the AP doesn't matter.
Right.
They're both in range, so it's all wounding on 3s.
Okay, cool.
So, 2s.
Rerolling 1s. You got another one in there.
I had quite a number of 1s as it would turn out.
All right, but you converted well, so that's
Yes,
good.
yes.
And then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yes.
All 2s. Oh, that's a good number, 2s. That's a good start. For me.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 2s. Okay, so that's going to be 3, 7.
7. Okay. 5 ups. I make 3, so 4 die. Okay.
Neat. Okay. That leaves me with the tank. That's 24 there. All right, so what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna put the Lastrum Bolt Cannon into this squad here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the Arachnus Burst Cannon into the Zoanthropes in the burst profile.
Okay.
So this will be the top gun here.
Okay.
So it's gonna be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So. Okay.
At least you're hitting consistently.
Yes, I mean, this is what we're supposed to do as an army, right?
Yeah. And then on 3s, rerolling 1s, you said?
All right, I'll take
This is
that.
into the Gene Stealers, right?
No, this is the Zoanthropes.
Oh, okay.
The other one's 6 shots.
Okay.
But
and how many was that?
1 damage each, 8 of them.
8 of
All
them?
8 of them got through.
Okay. So 3 up in Vulns. I fail 3, so 1 dies and 1's at 1 wound. You said they're 1 damage apiece,
Yes,
right?
yes, that is correct.
Okay. Boop.
Okay, and then the...
That did make their Smite far more manageable for you.
It was a goal of mine when I got the list this morning. I was like,
Yeah.
I need to kill one of them before they smite me to death.
Pretty much.
So here's the bolt cannon.
Okay.
Strength 6, so wounding on 3s, rerolling
Yep.
1s, so 4
4.
at 1 damage each.
Okay.
They're
And these are
strength
Gene
6
Stealers.
AP
And
minus
these are going
2.
into that squad?
This squad.
Oh, this squad, okay. Just wanted to confirm.
Yep, it makes
So I
wow.
failed 1. All right. works
Beast
for me.
mode, Gene Stealers. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's what they
Okay,
do.
let's go.
That's what
let's
they
go. All right.
I think that's all you're shooting, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Because your
All right.
Vexilla,
He doesn't have a
range
gun.
weapon. Okay, cool.
All right.
Charges.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and do, because I know they have, how does acid blood work?
So at the start of the phase, I declare it.
Okay.
And every model you kill on a 6-up,
Bounces a mortal wound
it gives
back
a mortal
to
wound back
whatever.
to you. Whatever
okay.
unit dealt the blow.
Whatever dealt the blow. It's
Yes.
not everything in melee.
Correct.
With it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's whatever dealt the blow.
I see.
I
Okay.
mean, I will double check to be on the safe side.
No,
but if you want to go ahead and...
I fully believe you. That's what I thought, but
Yeah.
I will. All right, so we'll go ahead and charge the Custodian Guard into the Gene Stealers.
Okay.
I will charge the,
Yes, it's whatever enemy unit that inflicted the final wound.
and then I will go ahead and charge. Well, we'll go one at a time,
Right,
I guess.
so Custode or the
Yep,
guard first.
The Guard first.
Okay.
They don't need much, but an iron will get them there.
Definitely.
So, we've got a master plan here.
Oh, you're gonna try and slingshot onto the objective?
I think so.
It's not a bad plan.
Well, that ends. Build a wall.
Oh, gotcha.
For what the inevitable pain that's about to come my way.
That's very true. There's quite a bit of pain that's going to be coming your way.
Yep. So we'll go there.
Okay.
I will charge the Achilles in there as well.
Okay. Yep.
7 will do it. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay.
Because there's no kill like overkill, I'll go in with the Telemon.
Just cause. Yeah, he made it. You want to put your character in there too?
No.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So
what's going to be striking first?
we're going to go with the...
I am going to be doing Acid Blood, so it puts me down to 7 CP. Or Caustic
Here,
Blood.
I'm actually... Sorry, can I scoot this guy back 1 inch here?
Yeah, sure thing.
Toe
you got
movement.
plenty of...
Yeah.
You had plenty of movement there, so you're fine.
Okay.
You're still in coherency.
Yep. All right, so we'll do that.
I did spend the 1 for Caustic Blood.
So you're down to 7.
Yep.
Okay.
So basically, whenever you kill a model, that unit that dealt the killing blow has a
take-
chance of getting a mortal wound.
Okay, so we'll go with the Custodian Guard first.
Okay.
Here, so we will activate
Yep.
and
Tangentially get closer, and on the objective basically.
yep.
Cool. And you'll leave that other guy where he is basically.
Yep. We're just gonna kind of do the nice
Wrap around.
Yeah.
Wrap around him.
I don't have much in the way of
So-
offensive strats to use here,
So,
to be
question
honest.
for you: Is
Yes.
the spear basically the same profile as the
spear
swords,
is
or no?
strength 6 base?
Okay.
It gives them +1. They have different guns, and there's a couple of
Okay,
different
but
strats.
melee in terms, they're basically the same.
D3 damage. Yeah.
Oh, all
so
of
they're
it's
all
D3
they're all
damage?
going. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Then
they
just
will,
go ahead and do them all at once.
Yep.
Makes life easier.
I agree. So these will be hitting on 2s.
Yep. Rerolling ones. Because of Trajan. Is that his name?
Trajan.
Trajan. I'm sorry.
Like the Roman emperor dude.
Gotcha. All right, and then wounding on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Also rerolling ones.
All right.
All right.
It's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, and these are D3s, so
Okay.
I'll need to roll damage after
we'll
you
figure
inevitably
it out.
spike 50% here.
Right, exactly. For my 5-up invulns.
Here we go. That's a solid roll, though. I think
4?
I think it's a little.
That's
about average, actually.
That is exactly average.
All right, so it's what, 8?
Yeah, 8.
All right, so
roll them one at yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Does not matter.
So we have
We'll just organize them by number.
4 1s.
Okay, we'll do those first, just to get them out of the way.
All right. So
I'm
there
assuming
we go.
you're okay with that, because
Yep,
technically
that's
you
fine.
figure out. Technically you're the one who does it. So.
Yep.
So here are the 4 1-damage ones.
Yep.
Okay, that's 4
All right,
dead.
And then 3 2s.
Yep. So 1, 2,
Oh,
and 3.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 7 dead.
7 dead, and then 1 3.
Okay. That might be the whole squad. That's 8 dead.
Yep, I think that is exactly the number in the squad there.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. All right. So I got to roll 8 dice,
And a 6 will
3,
give me a mortal wound.
and 6s will give you mortal wounds. Yep. So this is where I spike the 6s.
Yes.
1.
Okay.
That's fair. 1 CP for a mortal wound. I mean,
Ooh. Yeah, well,
apparently I threw a die. I will find it in a moment. All right. That was kind of their point, was to tie you up, and I mean, you did spend a lot of shooting going through them, so
Yep.
I'm okay with
I
that.
mean, they definitely did their job. I know, obviously, making that charge would have, and then
Yeah.
I guess they consolidate.
Yeah, they have to move closer to the Swarm Lord, because he is the closest to them, I believe. Alrighty. So I believe that's all for you. I owe you no morale because of Synapse.
Yep.
So we'll be back at the end of the movement phase for the Tyranids here, turn 2, in just a moment. Alright, so finish the movement phase for Tyranids. My backlines didn't move too much. This Tyrannifex did advance over. I have nothing else I can do with him. He didn't have line of sight over here, and because this is breachable, he cannot move over it. So I have to move him around this way. So, fun times. Everything else pretty much moved up or kind of shifted side to side. Zoanthropes over here just shifted over. The Swarm Lord moved up to here. Brood Lord advanced over to here. These guys advanced up even though they really didn't need to. These guys did not advance right now. I just wanted to get them in range of the Swarm Lord depending on how shooting goes. And then this Hive Tyrant did advance up just to get in 18 of that Guardian squad over there. Guardian? Guard?
Yeah, Guardian.
Okay, Guardian.
Custodian Guardian.
Okay, whatever.
Custodian Guard.
Alright, so we'll start with the Psychic phase. So first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to grab the Zoanthropes here.
A
Yep, they're going to start it out. So they can only cast 1.
double once.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They can cast 2 because they have more than 4. So
Okay.
the first thing they're going to do is they're going to attempt the Horror.
Okay.
So it goes off on a 6. Get it? On a 7.
Who was that going on? by the way?
So it's a 24-inch range, and it's my choice.
Yep.
I'm going to put it on to the Talaman. So he'll be -1 to hit.
The Telamon? Okay.
Yeah, he'll be -1 to hit and -1 leadership, not that the leadership really matters. They will then go ahead and smite.
Okay.
They do get it on a 5.
Okay, so I will spend...
Sorry, I know it changes with how many they have.
I think that's D3 plus... Or 2D3 if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, it's
right?
2D3 right now. It's not D3 plus 3.
So I will spend 1 and go down to 8 for
Okay.
Spark of Divinity, which allows them to attempt to deny
Okay,
for a
I
power
forgot
that
to
is
gain my
targeting.
CP for this turn, didn't I?
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
So
I should be
we're
at 7.
both...
We should both be at 7. Or 8, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
we're both at 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to beat a 5.
Okay. Yep.
Denied.
Cool, that's fine.
That
All right.
saves me a lot of pain.
Yep, well, I mean, there's still more stuff that's going to come.
Yep.
So we'll move on to the Broodlord next. He's going to attempt to smite, and he has a Resonance Barb, so he gets +1 to this.
Okay.
So he only needs a 5 on the dice. Come on. All right, he got a 7 in total, so D3 mortal wounds to that
right.
guard squad there. Guardian squad, 3.
Okay.
And you get feel no pains against these, don't you?
Do. I'm debating whether I want to...
And they did take a mortal wound, so it
Yeah,
has to go on the
he's
same guy. Yeah.
one of the spears at 2.
Yep.
Um,
Debating if you want to do the 4-up deny.
because I also have the 4-up, but I could be real goofy with it.
There is still a lot of stuff that's going to go off. So I've got Catalyst, I've got Paroxysm,
Onslaught.
Onslaught possibly. It's not really useful right now.
Well, because he has to be able to see the target for Onslaught, right? So what can he see right now for Onslaught as a
The
target?
Broodlord?
Yeah, is the Broodlord this Onslaught?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not going to cast it. There's literally nothing in that's is useful to cast on.
So, Paroxysm's a fight last.
Yep.
Um,
And that's until the end of my next psychic phase.
okay, I'll just take my lumps and
All
see
right,
if I
so
can
3
get a
mortal
6
wounds.
or 2. I
Get one.
passed one,
So kills one of them.
Okay.
That's fine by me. All right, we'll then move over to this Hive Tyrant here. He's going to attempt to cast first Catalyst,
Okay.
because I don't believe it needs to be visible. Nope, just within 18. Actually, it doesn't matter. I know what I'm going to put it on anyway. On a 6, that does just go off. So that's going to go on this Gene Stealer squad here.
Makes sense.
All right, and then he's going to smite, and this is my 3rd smite of the turn, so I need a 7 or better.
Okay. That's a
Got a
7.
7. So they're over there going
Yep.
to take D3. 2.
All right. Take one.
So take 1. Nice.
That's the
and
the
then-
only time that ever comes into play.
Pretty much. And then the Swarm Lord is going to go ahead and do Smite
Okay.
to start with. So 8 now, needed on the dice. Nope, fails. That's
Okay.
fine. And then he's going to attempt Paroxysm, or however it's pronounced. That also fails. I'm okay with that.
Well,
Actually, do I want to have that?
I can for a CP try get a 4-up to deny
Yeah, I
it
know.
as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and move on to the shooting phase.
Sounds good.
So I believe he actually is in range here with his Stinger Salvo.
Yeah.
He is.
I'd
I
say
don't
so.
think he is. No, he's not. Okay, cool. Because that's not a heavy weapon, it's assault, so he might have been able to fire.
Yep.
All right, so they are out of the Vixilla's bubble now, correct?
They are.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Tyrannifex over here.
And he's firing at that squad there.
Well, he's gonna split fire a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2
Okay.
for the pathogenic slime, which
Okay.
increases the damage of all of his weapons by 1.
So you're down to 6.
So
Okay.
I'm down to 6. Yep. So we'll go ahead. Do. All right. So now his Stinger Salvo's damage 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do them each activation separately.
Okay.
Because he gets to fire twice.
All right. So for the first activation.
For the
where are
first
we going?
activation, he's going to do the Stinger Salvo into these guys,
Okay.
and the Rupture Cannon into the guys in the back.
Let me think here. Because one of them can get Grim Responsibility here.
What does that do? Reduce damage by 1?
Reduce strength by 1.
Okay,
So make
so
the Stinger
the-
Salvo wound on 5s.
Yeah, because the Stinger Salvo is only strength 5.
And then, or I could make it the Rupture Cannon wound on 3s.
Right.
but I have to declare it now.
Right.
And that gives you a chance to, you could switch
For the
it
second
up
activation, I can fire.
Activation.
Is it when they're chosen as a target?
Yeah, when
Okay.
they're selected as the target. Wonder what makes more sense here.
I honestly don't know.
Um,
The Stinger Salvo has more shots.
yeah, but also at the same time, like, it's AP1 or
AP1.
Okay, so with all the shields, they won't care.
Right.
These guys, I kind of need them alive to hold this point. So I'll put Grim Responsibility on them.
Okay.
For 1 CP, so
All
I'll
right,
be
so
down,
you're down
to
to 7.
So
All right.
we'll see if that makes a difference.
All right, so we'll start with the Rupture Cannon over here. Okay. So hitting on 4s now. Only 1 hit. Wounding on a 3 because of Grim Responsibility. See if it makes a difference. It doesn't.
Okay.
-3.
He's good.
You're good. All right, so then we'll do the Stinger Salvo.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s, because strength 5. 1 wound, -1.
2 up. They're good.
Okay. And we're going to rinse and repeat the exact same thing.
Sounds good.
I wasn't sure it was going to happen, so I wanted to hedge my bets on that.
Makes sense.
So, Rupture... Oh, you know what? I forgot a shot from the Rupture
so
Cannon
yeah,
last time.
roll 2.
Yeah.
I guess you rolled those 2, so roll 2 more
Okay.
on top of that.
Okay. So, okay.
okay.
So all the Rupture Cannon shots missed. Cool. And then 4 shots for the Stinger Salvo.
CP well spent, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
All right.
Roll a 1 for me.
They're good.
Dang it. All right, that's fine. Spore Mine Boy. Biovore. 48-inch range.
I'm just imagining it makes kind of like a shoop
Pretty much.
sound when it goes.
So it's going to go into that guard squad over there.
Sounds good.
So hits on a 4-up. Kind of want it to miss.
It hits.
That hits. Okay. So on a 2 through 5, it's 1 mortal wound. On a 6, it's D3. So
All right,
1 mortal wound.
All right, he's down to 1.
All right. I believe that is all almost for shooting. Swarm Lord's ability. I am just within 6 over here because the building's like 5.5 wide. So he's going to declare. You were checking to see if I needed a line of sight.
Yeah.
I don't believe so, but let me double check to be on the safe side.
I mean, you had plenty of movement to get a tail back there.
Yeah, I could have gotten something back there with no problem. No, just within 6.
Fair enough. Cool.
All right, so they're going to move and advance.
And because this is what I was checking earlier is to see Tanglefoot has to be declared in the movement phase or the charge phase.
Oh, gotcha.
So I cannot declare it on them right now.
Gotcha.
That's what I was going for.
I'm going to spend a CP. Actually, where does 10 get me, real quick, out of curiosity?
10 could get you
Within 5, or I'm just outside of 5.
Yeah, that is 6 on the nose right there.
Okay, so I'd need 5 to get in or 6 to get in?
It is 6 like on the line.
I'm going to go ahead and spend a CP on it then.
Sure. So down to 5.
Reroll it. All right, 3, so 11 in total.
Okay.
So they'll move up 11. Yeah, they're going that way.
Okay. Here, let me mark
go.
it out for you real
Go
fast
for it.
here. So this boy right there on that trash.
Okay. And we'll see if they fail the charge or not here in a moment.
Well, I will try and Tanglefoot.
Yeah,
though.
I'm not surprised.
I might as well. Maybe I
mean,
get
hey,
lucky.
you could. You could. You never know. All right, so we're going to start over here, though, in the charge phase. You have to declare it at the start of the charge phase,
Yes.
right? So
that's looking at a 4 right now.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and do it there? Because over here is basically useless.
Yeah, no, it's going to do exactly nothing over there. Yeah, I'll try it.
All right. So got a 6.
So
all right, so they need a 10.
There, yes.
Okay, so I will get back to them in a moment. This squad here, this 10-man squad, is going to go into both the Guardians and the Dreadnought. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yes, I will Overwatch with the Dreadnought.
He has a flamer, doesn't he?
2 flamers.
I'm not going to charge him.
Okay.
I forgot he had that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No problem. I got real excited. I'm like, flamer time!
Yeah, no flamer time. No. All right, so they can't fail.
Yeah,
I'm basically going to set myself up so I'm just outside an inch of your Dreadnought to pull him into combat.
Sure.
Actually, I might not pull him into combat. We'll see what happens.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Stop getting stuck on each other. Please. There's so many little fiddly bits on these guys. Stop it. All right. Less fiddly bits now. All Broodlord is going to charge the Guardians.
Surprise.
Also, can't fail.
Oh, hey, check that out.
Especially with the boxcars that he just had.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn him around because he's...
Yeah.
Just to make the base
You
easier.
know you've played 40K long enough when you have to back all your dudes into combat.
Yeah, that's right.
Just beep, beep,
All right,
beep.
Swarmlord is going to go into them as well. Yeah, he made it.
Yeah. And
What was his total?
6.
6? Okay. I think he can
Will
just...
he be able to get through there without getting within an inch of my guy to...
Well, he's within an inch, but I'm charging you.
Okay.
I can move past you.
Okay.
Just want to get him to there. All right, now for the big important one. These guys.
Okay.
So they need a 10, and I do have CP to spend.
Sure.
Yeah. Got a 9.
So, CP?
Yep. Because I need to get those guys dead. They need to be deader than they are. That failed.
Oh, Tanglefoot Grenade. MVP, the GOAT.
Yeah.
It's the GOAT.
All right, so let me move these guys up now.
I will declare a heroic intervention with the Telemon into the Swarmlord.
Can it do that?
Yes. Trajan's ability gives
I did not know
everyone
he could do
within
that.
6 heroic intervention.
Did not know we could do that. Well, it means I can fight him, though, still. So
True.
that's good.
True.
I'm okay with that, actually. Because the Swarmlord is kind of a beast in combat.
Yep. But so is the Telemon.
If he's alive.
True.
And you do have CP to interrupt, too. So
Yes.
I do need to be careful
And
about
I can
this.
interrupt twice.
You can?
So I have
you have
one
a
CP if they're on an objective, and then the regular 2 CP one
okay.
as well.
I did not know about that other one. I forgot about that.
Well,
I knew about it. I just forgot
it
about
only comes up every once in a blue moon kind
Yeah.
of deal.
All right,
No.
so now you can't do those back to back, can you?
I would have to give you another
Okay,
activation,
that's
and then
what I
I
thought.
can interrupt again.
That's what I meant. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to interrupt, and then interrupt
So,
again.
just in the spirit of fairness,
Yes.
if you didn't know he could heroically intervene, do you want him there?
I would have pulled him.
Do you want to go ahead and do that then?
Yeah.
Just okay.
That makes me feel better.
Then, yeah,
Because
that is
I did not know
that is fine. That's his warlord trait. So
Gotcha.
that's
I
what
just
he
didn't know
does.
he had that. I apologize.
Yeah, no problem. Again, we didn't get a chance to really trade lists
Yeah, we
super
didn't,
early this
so-
time.
Unlike last time where we actually traded them
It was like
early on.
2 weeks, 3 weeks ahead of time.
Something like that, yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the Swarmlord. I feel like he probably has the best bet to carve through some boys here.
That is a safe bet, yeah.
So he's got 6 attacks.
Okay.
He's hitting on 2s.
What strength is he out of curiosity?
He is strength 8
8.
with his bone sabers.
That's
They're
so
-3 and flat 3.
Yeah, so Grim Responsibility won't do anything for me here. Are there
Nope.
any rerolls on him that I need to be concerned about?
I don't believe so.
Because
No.
Tyranids like Necrons aren't really a reroll army all that
No, they're
much.
not. No, he doesn't have any rerolls. It's just anytime he rolls a 6+ to wound, it's a mortal wound in addition.
Love it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's any strats that are going to help them out here right now. So.
Okay, so we'll start with this. So 6 attacks. He does also have one with his tail afterwards, but
Yeah.
it's only one. So
We all love the prehensile tail.
Yep. So hitting on 2s.
You wanted to say ones.
I wanted
there.
to say ones. I
heard
really,
it.
yeah,
I heard it
almost
in your
came
voice.
out. All right, and these are strength 8, so wounding on 3s.
Yes, sir.
And 6s are a mortal wound in addition.
So three
3
mortal
mortal
wounds.
So that straight up kills one
Yeah,
guy.
love to see it.
Straight up kills one guy, whichever one you want.
Which one? Is
They're
the-
all sword and board.
Yeah. And it's how many more is it? Oh, it's in addition, so it's 5.
It's in addition, so it's 5 wounds at -3, flat 3.
I guess can I roll the saves real quick? It might not matter.
True, yeah. Go ahead, let me pull all these out.
So 3 mortal wounds and
2 more
fail
down.
2 more.
They're
Yeah,
flat
the
3,
squad's toast.
So he wiped the squad.
Yep.
Good job, buddy. By the way, he also gets a +1 to his invuln save in melee.
Yep. That I remembered. That's been around for a long time, actually.
So he will. Now he will go ahead and move 3
Okay.
this way, just over that,
Sounds like a plan, man.
just to force you to have to deal with him.
Sure.
And that's going to be it, actually, because, yeah, I mean, I guess Broodlord can, well, Gene Stealers will move up with their pile in and consolidate, but I'm not going to
You're gonna stay outside of an inch.
stay outside of an inch of him because I can't fight him anyway.
Yep. We swapped one wall for another wall.
Right, exactly.
This one's just a little chitin-y.
Yeah, pretty much. Little chitin-y, a little more fleshy. So yeah, that's going to be it for my turn.
Good stuff.
Yep, and I've definitely wrested control of that point from you.
Yep. we keep switching it back and
we
forth
really
here,
do.
So.
But, so yeah, we'll be back at the end of the movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes, turn 2.
Custodes.
Custodes.
We heard the comment.
We did. So we'll be back in just a moment, guys.
Hi everybody, we're back after Custodes movement phase turn 2, and this is going to kind of be a little bit make or break here in the middle. We've gone ahead and used Teleport Homer to bring down the Aquilons here. They're in a target-rich environment. I've got my captain over here as well. I've moved everything up to try and handle some of
his
this.
ability to make it cost nothing, correct?
I did use Trajan's Moment Shackle to make it free, so I'm still at 7 CP. These guys have shifted over here to get a clean line of fire on the Rippers holding that objective and see if I can maybe just squeeze them off of that one by accident. I know I have engaged on all fronts. I need the beef right here, otherwise I would get overwhelmed because those Custodian Guard did not last long.
No.
So,
no, they did not.
So
that Swarm
we're
Lord is a beast.
Yes, he is, and I respect him, but we're going to have to kill him anyway.
Yeah, I understand.
Because
that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got swords. I'm assuming.
Yeah, he just carved through them.
He's doing like one of these things or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's doing a fruit ninja. So, all right, we'll go ahead and get started then. I'm going to start with the easy stuff here. We'll do the Custodian Guard into the Gene Stealers.
And we do need to roll them separately.
Pistol shots,
they have,
2 hits, no wounds, spears, 2 hits, looking for 4s, 2 wounds, 2 damage. These are the 2 damage ones.
Make 1, fail 1, and then catalyst on them. They're good.
Nice. There we go. So what I will do next...
Paid off this turn.
Yeah, it did. We'll do the captain here.
Okay.
He's going to fire everything.
Yeah.
He's going to fire his axe and the grenade launcher into these guys.
Okay.
So axe real quick here.
Yep. Hitting on 2s.
2s, rerolling 1s for himself.
Yep.
Yes. And boy, is it relevant. And then looking for 4s. 1 wound, 2 damage again.
5 up.
Groovy.
2 damage.
Okay.
Nope, 1 dies. Let's make your charge that much more annoying.
Yeah. All right, so next up will be...
He still has his grenade launcher. Yep.
So that's D3 shots. 2 hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Moving on 4s. 1 wound, 1 damage.
Nope, 1 dies.
Good job, buddy.
Did you pull the one in the very front there for me?
This one here?
Yep, Seneca's got him.
Seneca, how dare you? All right, next up, we'll go with... we'll go with the Sagittarium over here.
Okay.
Into the Rippers in the back.
Okay. What would you like to do? They are -1 to hit, so you're going to do both profiles?
Only the Calivers can reach. The other beams are 15 inches. So
gotcha.
We'll just see. No, they're basically combi weapons. So looking for 3s.
Yep.
Statistics play out. Looking for 3s. All right. So that would be 3 at -1.
Okay, so no save.
And then they're 2 damage.
All right, so 1's dead and 1's down to 2. Or down to 1, I'm sorry.
That was unfortunate.
You said it was 3, right?
Yeah, 3 total.
Okay. Okay, pull the one on the back. And this is going to go on the guy on the left that's clearly not as close to the objective.
So I'll go with the Telemon next. I'll put the plasma projectors into the Gene Stealers.
Okay, they're out of synapse range, so I do need to keep track of how many they lost.
So we'll do the plasma projectors and the spiculus into them.
Okay.
I'll do the storm cannon into the Swarm Lord.
Go for it. Yeah, because you're basically equal distant, and it doesn't matter anyway. He's over.
Projectors, 3 hits. Or 2 hits, sorry.
Oh, that's right, it's D3.
2, 1 wound.
Okay. 5 up invuln. Nope, 1 dies.
Okay. And then spiculus. Man, I'm real glad that Dreadnoughts ignore the moving penalty for firing heavy weapons now. That was kind of a weird one, wasn't it?
All right, so what was the strength on that one?
Strength 5 on this one.
Okay, so
these
4?
would be 4 on the Gene Stealers.
Okay. 5 ups. Make 1, fail 3, so 3 more die.
Okily dokily. And then The Swarmlord is T.
I want to say
7, right?
I want to say T7. I will double check here. Give me a moment to get these guys put back down because he came up with the other one.
Come on. There we go.
You can go ahead and roll the hit real quick.
Oh, I'm trying to debate which profile to use, beam or burst.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Because one of them's strength 7, so wounding on 4s, and the other one's strength 9.
He is T7.
But you have an invuln save,
I
so
have
the
a 4 up
AP
invuln
doesn't
on him.
help all that much.
He has a 4 up invuln.
I think we go burst here. I'm feeling like this is the right play.
Way to fire.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hitting on 2s.
Good thing you're hitting on 2s.
Apparently. We're going to the least common
He's -1 to hit
the. Oh!
from the horror.
How many 2s did I just roll?
Yeah,
down?
I know
Was
you
it
had
2?
for sure 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just call it 3 and
Okay.
I'll just take.
Sorry, I just
good
remembered
call.
that.
Good
I
call.
don't think it made that big of a difference with the Gene Stealers. So,
Rerolling. Well, the other ones were auto hits.
well, for the secondary shots, but either way.
Yeah. Okay,
so
1.
1. So 4 up invuln.
That's 1 damage. Woohoo!
So he takes 1. He's
Yep.
down to 11.
Yep. I'll do Trajan next into the Gene Stealers. Actually, no, we'll do it into the Swarmlord.
Okay.
I think I need to do more work on him.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
Okay.
1 wound so far. 1 wound, -1.
4 up. He's good.
All right, so what we'll do next is fire the... I'm gonna put everything from the tank. No, we'll do... Oh, shucks.
You can't target the Brood Lord.
No, I cannot.
So
what we'll do is the bolt cannon is 6. So I will put that... So we'll put the heavy blaze cannon into the Swarmlord.
Okay.
We'll put the secondary guns into the Gene Stealers here.
Okay.
So I need to work them down a little more.
all right. So you want to start with the blaze cannon or the?
I'll do the secondary.
Okay.
That's 7 here.
You're at 7. Yep.
Keep accidentally bumping that.
He's not -1 to hit.
It's a good thing, too. Then re-rolling 1s. So that's going to be 6 on the Catalysted Gene Stealers.
Okay. And these are 2 damage apiece?
1.
1? Okay.
Probably ought to be 2,
So
but
5
that'll
up
be
invulns
proves
to
out
start. So, okay, make 3 of those. I'm happy with that. And then 5 up catalyst. Okay, so 3 die. And as before, could you pull the ones closest to your squad over there? Thank you, sir.
All right. And then the Blaze Cannon into the Swarmlord.
Okay.
Hitting on
That.
2s. Now, I need to double check the strength on this, if it is
Okay.
8 or 7, because I know it is stronger than the Storm Cannon, the Blaze Cannon.
Gotcha, but you're not sure if it's
8 or 7.
right, because that makes a big difference here.
It does, it does.
It's 4s or 3s.
So it is 7.
Okay, so 4s. I'm very happy with how that roll is looking so far.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so
At
4 up
-2.
invulns. So I make 2 of them. What's the damage on this?
Just 1.
Oh, just 1? Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Then I'll just take that. So that puts me down to 9. There we go. Okay.
So what I will do next is have the Achilles go. I'll put
Okay.
the Dread Spear into... I'm going to put... Alright, so I'm going to do 1 Flamer into the Gene Stealers.
Okay.
No, that's a terrible idea. We're going to go ahead and do the Dread Spear into the Swarmlord.
Okay.
It's strength 8. I can get some decent wounding out of it.
Okay.
And then the Flamers are going to go into the Zoanthropes, actually.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right, so Dread Spear, and on 2s, since they actually knocked a wound off of him, he does not degrade, so just
Yep.
1 hit.
Oop.
Cool. 1 wound hit on the Swarmlord, AP minus
4 up invulns.
2 or 3 or something.
What's the damage on that?
2 damage on this one.
I will spend 1 for a reroll here.
Sure thing.
Putting me down to 3.
Okay.
Nope. Rolled the same thing.
I find
So
that
damage
happens
2.
with a lot of my rerolls.
Yeah.
I try not to do it
You
as
said
much
damage
as I
2,
used.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's down to 7.
It used to be D3. I like that they changed it to 2. That consistency is kind of
He
nice.
does. He degrades at 6. So
So 1 more wound to him and he degrades by a bracket.
Groovy.
Which reduces his strength by 1 and his attacks by 1. That's the primary things to worry about for that.
All right, so the flamers into the zoanthropes.
Yep.
It's 8 hits.
Okay. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So 7.
7.
And you don't care
3
about
up
the
invuln.
AP.
These are just 1 damage apiece, right?
Yeah.
So fail 2. So 1's dead and 1's down to 2.
Oakley dokley. Alright, that leaves the elephant in the room here, the Terminators. So I'm going to spend 1 CP for superior fiery patterns, so
Okay.
they'll all put out 8 shots.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend another CP since they're at 5 for veterans of the blood game, so 6 is auto wound.
Okay.
So I have a lot of dice to gather up here.
Yes, you do. So it's what, 40 dice?
48 dice
There's 6 of them?
for 5.
You
No,
said
they're
they're
40.
eight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
40,
right.
yeah.
Yep, 40.
So
There we go.
you should have all the white dice there, the black and white, so it should be just minus 10 from...
Yeah, I just got to figure out how I'm going to divvy them up real
gotcha.
quick. After a lot of painstaking deliberation, I finally figured out where the dice go for the things and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 Stormbolters into this squad of Gene Stealers over here, get them off the objective, then I can have something pick that up and hopefully pick that back up. And then the other 3 are going to go over here.
Okay.
So just as a reminder, I did do 1 CP to double the rate of fire,
Yep.
and then 6s will auto wound. So there'll be, we'll go ahead and do the group of 6 over here.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s.
It's a lot of auto wounds.
So
That was not a 6.
I think I just threw a dice on the floor by your feet there, Seneca. I am
grab
sorry.
it.
It's okay. I don't know what I did to you, but it's okay.
You deserved it.
Was that one of the ones that was in here? And this shooting?
I think that came off of here.
Well, let's see. 1, 2,
many we
3,
got?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay,
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
extra
there's
die.
an extra one somewhere.
Extra die.
All right, so
So those you need to roll to wound. That was... I think that was
I think I
one.
just re-rolled.
Yeah.
So these
right,
need to roll to wound.
Sure, we'll say that.
Re-rolling 1s for Trajan.
And these are
Strength
strength...
5.
Okay, so 3s.
So it's going to be 6, 12, 13. Minus 1 damage.
10 and 3. Okay. You said they're 1 damage?
Yes. Well, these are the non-catalytic
Yeah.
guys anyway, so I don't know. I'm like in the habit right now. I'm
Yeah.
assuming everything's got feel no pain.
So 5 up invulns. Did not make enough to save the squad.
Okay.
So that squad is dead. Okay. Go ahead and pull these out first so you can go ahead and do the 24 shots into them.
Yes, sir. Oh, you're good. All right, so pulling 6s over to the side here.
Yep.
We got 4 so far. And then
Quite a few ones to
3,
reroll.
4, 5 re-rolls. So 2 more.
Okay.
And then the rest hit.
Yep. And wounding on...
3s. Reroll
Yep.
once. Because positioning was okay. That was a really good wound roll.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So that's going to be
22.
6. Yeah, 22. Your mental kung fu is good, sir.
Thank you. 22. Okay. So these are 5 ups followed by 5 ups.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Of course, I dropped it.
It's right by the.
Yes, I'll grab it in a second here.
Alrighty.
That's not terrible.
That was a solid, solid. And 2 more over here.
Yep.
Nice. How many went through
3,
here?
6, 9, 12, 15.
Okay, and then 5 ups. This isn't within the realm of possibility, to be honest.
Yes, no, thank you.
I see a lot of 4s.
Yep, so that's 3, 4 saved. So 2,
That should be 11.
4, 6, 8, 10. Apparently I miscounted earlier. 6, 8, 10. Yep.
Okay, so that will be 3, 6, 9 of them there, so they are dead.
Yep. Nothing I can do about it.
I like Aquilons, guys. They're real good.
They are very good.
They're real good guys. All right, so that means it's time for
Charges.
The charging.
Yep.
So there's no avoiding that Broodlord getting into me one way or another.
Yep.
So I might as well declare them both. I'll start with the Achilles Dreadnought.
Okay. Going into
of
both?
them. Yes.
Okay. You don't need a lot here. Yeah,
10 will get me where I need to be. And then if I can finagle it so I'm still within 3 of that objective, I'll do that.
Oh yeah, you are.
Cool. All right. Next up, the Telemon's going into Swarmy.
Okay. Don't forget, I do have CP to be able to interrupt,
Yes.
so you will need to be a little careful as to who you choose first.
I'm not even sure I want to put Trajan in there, to be honest with you.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
So what I'll actually do next is I'll go with the shield captain over here into the Hive Tyrant.
Go for it. Now you need like a 7, I think
They both
it was?
should be at a 7 if
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
counted that right. Just want to do this one
That's
first.
a 9. Yep, he definitely got in.
And that'll actually give me that point with OBSEC.
Yep, if he's still alive.
Assuming, yeah, he's assuming he's...
You got a 9 total, so you can...
Well, I don't want him to be the closest either. Let's just say this is something on my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Terminators will go into him as well.
Okay.
And they need a 7 as well. That is not enough, so I will spend a CP.
All right, putting you down to 4.
Come on, guys. I need you to not do that again. Oh, no. Okie dokie.
That's good for me.
Well,
He's more likely to survive him than all of them together.
the only thing I will say is I'll use the relic on him, so he'll have half his normal attacks.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'll mention it now.
Yep, that's fine.
These dreadnoughts need help. This Trajan hits strength 10, but it's only D3s, and gives you an interrupt target.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna go in.
Okay.
Need to make this happen.
He does have a 3-up invuln in close combat.
Yep.
So.
How much is it to drop? 1 or
2. Okay, I'll put him there.
Okay.
Well, Terminator's not making it was a little bit of a bummer, but we're going to make this work.
All right, where do you want to start?
The Contemptor Achilles will go first into the Swarm Lord.
Okay.
So he's got 5 attacks base, +1 for having the Eternal Penitent, so it should be 6 attacks.
Okay. And he doesn't get +1 for like shock assault or anything like that, right? Okay.
No, we're not Marines, though we should probably get more attacks now that Marines have so many.
Yeah.
All right, so these are going to be hitting on 2s, rolling 1s.
Yep. And he's T7.
Yeah. So these are strength 14.
Okay.
So wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s for Trajan.
Yep.
So that's going to be 6.
Anything special for 6s?
No.
Okay.
So it's going to be 6 at
3 up
AP
invuln.
-3, D3 +3.
Okay. So these are 3-up invulns. You know what I'm going to do this way?
You're cruel. That's very mean of you. Please stop. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm going to spend a CP on that one.
All right.
Putting me down to 2.
Okay.
He's good.
I don't like that.
That's all his attacks, yes?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to spend 2
All right.
and interrupt with the Swarm Lord,
Of course.
because that's the smart one to interrupt with right now.
Yep.
Now, he has 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
How many wounds does
7.
7 total?
Yep. He also
All
has
right.
3 up there.
Okay, good to know. The Talaman has 14 wounds?
Yes. 14 wounds, -1 damage, and T8.
Okay.
So.
Any invuln? 5 up?
4 up.
4 up? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go
I will
ahead and
say,
put...
if you're looking for whatever's going to hurt him more, the Telemon is much more dangerous.
Really?
The Telemon, it'll hit him on 2s, wound him on 2s, flat 4 damage.
Ooh, okay, good to know.
Trajan does D3s.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 into the Talamon
Okay.
and 2 into Trajan.
And Swarmy's hitting at
2.
what strength?
Strength 8.
Strength 8.
Yep.
Okay, so I will pop.
His thing didn't make him go down?
He hasn't
He
bracketed
hasn't
yet.
bracketed yet.
No, right.
He brackets
6.
at 6, yep.
So I'll spend 1 on Grim Responsibility on the Telemon to
Okay.
make it the attacks functionally strength 7.
Okay. So we'll start with Trajan.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s.
Yep.
2 hits.
Very nice.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep, T5.
6s are mortal wounds in addition.
Cool.
So 2. -3, flat 3.
Oh boy, I'll spend a command point.
Okay. I mean, it won't kill him.
No.
They're flat 3, so it'll be 6 damage.
I'll take 3. So.
Alright, so he's down to 4.
Okay.
And then 4 into the Talamon. Hitting on 2s. All hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s, but 6s are mortal wound in addition.
Yep.
Okay, I'm okay with that. So that's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And 4 saves.
All right, so for the, real quick, for the mortal wounds.
Yep.
6 ups.
Nope, so he takes 2.
All right.
For sure.
Then, so he'll pass.
1.
So he'll take 4 damage total.
I thought he had a 4 up invuln. That's
Yeah,
right.
4
Yep.
up.
Yep.
So he'll
okay.
take 4 damage.
They're only 2.
2 damage?
They're 3 damage total. So
Minus 1.
Right, but yeah. Yep. So he's down to 10. Oh, and then his prehensile tail. The Talamon has a 2-up save.
Yes.
And same thing with the.
Yes.
Okay. He'll put it into the Dreadnought. It was only 6. It'll go into the Dreadnought.
Sounds good.
So hitting on a 2.
Sounds good.
Hits. Wounding on a. He's T7.
T8 and then -1 strength from the attack.
No, I'm sorry, not the Dreadnought.
Oh, yes, T7.
Okay, yeah, so 3s to wound. Wounds, no AP.
2 up.
I was hoping you'd fail it and then I could deal damage and kill him.
It'd be fun.
Then have him explode and cause a whole bunch of shenanigans and whatnot. All right.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be. So,
right.
who would you like to go with next?
Might as well go back with the Telemon.
Okay.
So, +1 attack for having this Telemon Cestus.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay. Wounding on 2s.
Yep, sorry, 16.
Whew. All right, so 5.
Yep. Why?
All right, so he's failed 1. He failed 1, so he takes 4.
4 more damage.
He's
So
down
he's
to
down
3.
to 3.
Yep. Still alive, though.
Oh, Trajan, you're gonna have to do it, buddy. Consolidate, it'll pile him
Yep.
in. All right. Save the Misericordia for last.
Just as a
final.
All right, so hitting on 2s, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Come on, buddy.
Because you
I
still
need
get
you
that
to
rule.
do this.
All right, what's his strength?
10.
So 3s.
Don't
So
want
only 3.
3 minus, you don't care. It's 3
Yep.
ups.
Failed 1. Failed 1.
All right, I need to see a 5 or a 6 on this, and I need to see it real bad. Show me the beard! That's
Or
the
1.
opposite of a beard.
You have not spent a CP for a reroll this combat phase, if you'd like to do that.
No, I did on the Telemon.
You did?
I rerolled the
Oh,
save.
for the save, that's right. All right, so he's down to 2.
No, it was on Trajan. Sorry, I rerolled
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
of his saves.
Yep, that's right. Yep, so he's down to 2.
Out of curiosity, had I
Misericordia.
been wiser, it wouldn't
Okay.
have made a difference.
Okay.
So,
Misericordia.
Misericordia.
Or Misericordia.
Hits. Rerolling 1s for himself. Come on, buddy.
Wounds.
1 wound.
3 up. He's good.
My God, how... That is...
That is a disgusting amount of attacks he survived.
3 up invulns again?
Well, he normally has a 4 up.
I know it may
So, you want to do the captain over here?
Yep.
Shield captain?
So...
He's a
Alright.
little bit different. I think it's just he has a...
So it's going to be hitting on 2s.
Yep.
These are the axes, and he's got Misericordia too.
Okay.
With the Stasis Oubliette, he'll be rerolling 1s to wound as well, so it's strength 8 on him, not...
Okay. So, 3s.
And rerolling 1s, and oh my gosh, check that out. That was really useful, wasn't it? So it's going to be 5 at -2, I want to say.
So, 4 up invulns for him. Yeah, see, that's why I roll differently. That's why I roll them individually.
And
Roll so much better that way. Wow.
So it's 3, 6, 9, 10 damage,
Okay, so he's down to 2.
and then Misericordia
Yep.
hits, wounds.
Okay, so he's down to 2.
All right, I've never had a shield captain do that before. I just want to put that out on the record.
All right, so I've got 2 guys who can fight back now. I've got the Broodlord and the The Hive Tyrant there.
Though I would find it very fitting if the Broodlord kills my Achilles, he explodes and kills the Swarm Lord.
That would be really funny.
It'd be pretty based.
All right, we'll go ahead because I have his sheet up right now. We'll go ahead and go with the oh god, my brain.
Monstrous Rending Claws?
That guy.
Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, because I have him up right now.
Lash with Bone Sword.
Yeah, he's got Lash with Bone Sword, but he also has Monstrous Scything Talons.
Gotcha.
I think I'm actually going to do him with the Monstrous Scything Talons. Better AP, and I get to reroll hit rolls of 1.
That is entirely fair.
Yep. So he's on his bottom bracket right now.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 4s, but rerolling 1s.
Fair enough.
Okay, so 2 hits. Strength is 6. So 3s.
Yep.
2 wounds at -3. Flat 3.
Oh, how many attacks did you end up making? Because he's supposed to have his attacks halved.
Yep. Let me redo that then.
Okay. Sorry.
So 2, both miss.
Okay.
And then he always gets to make the one with the prehensile tail.
Yeah, it modifies the attack
Yeah,
characteristic.
so that hits and does not wound. All right.
That's an interesting little relic. I've never used that one before.
That's
Kinda
pretty
cool.
good, though. I mean, you know, it saved you from 2 saves.
It added 3 more wounds on that attack roll.
Yeah.
And 2 saves. So
All right, so the Broodlord is hitting on 2s. He's got 6 attacks.
If only those Terminators were in there with him. That was a sure thing.
Yeah. All right. So 6 attacks hitting on 2s.
Sounds good.
This is obviously into your Dreadnought.
Yeah.
All hit.
Love it.
They are strength 5, so wounding on 5s.
5's re-rolling, right?
Yes, reroll root rolls, and also 6s are AP -6 and flat 3 damage.
Cool. We love it. So re-rolling.
All of them, because they all failed.
Re-rolling is a wonderful thing.
It is. See if it does any better this time. 1.
1. The one that matters.
Right, exactly. So it's AP -6 and flat 3.
I need to pass this. It's a 5-up. Yes!
All right.
Clutched.
Yep. Okay.
And then
so I think that's the end of the fight phase. Surprisingly, I do owe you morale for that Ripper Swarm.
Yeah. Wait, what in the world is their morale? I've
what
never
I'm
seen a
looking up
Ripper
right now.
roll morale.
It's not good. It's 4.
Okay, so they lost 1.
They lost 1. So on a 3-up, wait.
You lost 1 base.
1 base.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the wounds.
It doesn't have anything to do with the wounds.
Well, let's roll it and see what matters.
Yeah.
If it matters.
4, 5. Yeah, so they fail.
So one runs, and then on 1 or 2, the other one runs.
No, okay. So 1's going to stay. And obviously it's going to be the one that's not wounded.
Yeah,
that's
so
the one.
Yep. There we go.
That one. Yep.
Cool, cool, cool.
Alrighty. So we will be back at the end of the movement phase for turn 3 for the Tyranids here in just a moment. So Tyranids movement phase was
Real short.
real short. Tyrannifex has stayed put. The Ripper Swarm over here just shifted back a bit just to get out of easy line of sight of things, just hiding in the corner. And then my Zone Thrips moved up a bit. That was literally the entirety of my movement phase.
Did he move through the line of sight on stuff?
He
No, he
already
didn't
has
need
line
to.
of sight from his tail onto the Terminators. Yep.
Line of sight rules, guys. They're
Yep,
great.
pretty much. All right, so Psychic phase, though. That's the big important one.
This is going to be very
This is going to be very important, and I'm hoping I can deny him some CP at least, if nothing else. All right, so we're going to start with the Swarm Lord.
Yep.
He's going to first cast Paroxysm.
Sure.
So that goes off on a 5. He gets it with a 6.
Okay.
Would you like to deny that?
No.
Forces a unit of yours to fight last, which means you also can't interrupt with it, if you so wish to. It has to fight last.
I got 3 things here that I can try, and I think I'm letting it go.
All right, so that's going to go on the Talamon.
Okay.
So he has to fight last.
That's fine.
All right, next up, he's going to do Smite.
Okay.
That goes off on a 5,
Okay.
just barely. It's going to go into 4 to 10. It's going to go into your Warlord.
Trajan? Okay.
Yep. Would you like to do anything about that?
No.
Okay. D3, 1. 6 up, feeling no pain? Nope, takes 1. Down to 3.
Yep.
All right, that is all for him for right now. I might do something more with him in a moment.
Okay.
Hive Tyrant, over here,
Yep.
is going to start with Catalyst.
Sounds good.
That goes off on
He
a 10.
is very catalysted.
That's going to go on the Swarm Lord, actually.
I can't. Spark Divinity would be able to give me a chance to roll for that, but the other one has to be targeted at me, so nothing I
gotcha.
can do about that.
All right. And then he will also smite,
Okay.
because I did this in a poor order, but that's okay. Fails.
Okay.
That's okay. Next, we're going to go over to the Zoanthropes. They have the Horror, and I believe it's if they have 4 or more, they can manifest 2. Yes. So they're going to start with the Horror.
Okay.
So that goes off on a 6. They fail.
Okay.
How important is that to me right now?
I wouldn't think very.
Not super. Yeah, no, I'm gonna let it be. Gonna let it be. That CP could come in handy elsewhere. All right. Then they're going to attempt to smite.
Yep.
So that's a 9.
All right. So what is that going
That is
into?
going to be your Dreadnought, and it's going to be 2d3.
2d3. And what was the roll on it? Sorry.
A 9.
A 9. 1 CP to try to deny that with, I forget the name of it, from War of the Spider. Because you also have 1 more smite coming out of that Brood Lord
yes, I do.
too.
Yep.
Granted, the numbers are getting higher, but he is a +1.
Yes.
I need 1 CP in my pocket. I think I will give it a try.
Okay.
See if I can get a 4-up
Alright.
deny on that. Yes.
Dang. All right. Then the Broodlord is going to attempt to smite. He gets a +1. So that was my 1, 2, 3. So I need
Fourth.
a 8.
So,
8 total.
there's an 8.
There's an 8. So that is D3 mortal wounds
Okay.
into the Dreadnought for 1. And I can't reroll that.
Takes
So
it.
he's down to 1. Alrighty. What did I do with the Swarmlord Paroxysm?
He did
and
Paroxysm and the Smite on Trajan.
Okay, cool. So I can't even use the thing to allow them to do it again. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the shooting phase.
Okay.
So we will start with just for funsies, we'll start with the Biovore.
As is proper.
It's gonna go into the Sagittarium over there.
Hey, they're just boys.
Yep.
Just leave them alone. They're
Yep.
not doing anything wrong.
It's on a 4. Yay, it missed.
They get to place a Spore Mine.
I do, finally. The first time I get to do this all game. I think it has to be outside of 3, but I'm gonna put it,
And then they can next turn activate to try and...
it can't charge this turn.
Yeah.
But,
But if it charges in, it blows up and does mortal wounds.
yep, pretty much.
Okay.
It's supposed to be outside 3. It's close enough. I didn't measure.
I'll take care of it
Okay.
while you go on to the next thing.
So we'll go ahead and go into this. Actually, we'll start with this Tyrannifex here. So he's going to pump all of his shots into the
Terminators.
Terminators. Yep.
All right, so they were -1 to hit from the Vexilla, and we'll just let it ride.
Yep. So everything is in range. He is within 24. Yes. I believe so. I thought I measured it. Yeah, I did. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I measured it off camera. Yep. Okay. So we'll start with the Rupture Cannon.
Sounds good.
So this will be hitting on 5s because Tyranids are not
hitting
good
on
at
5s,
shooting.
wounded on 2s.
Yep. Because they're only T5?
Yep.
Okay.
They're all T. The only thing that would be T6 would be bikes.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so hitting on 5s. I'm okay with 2. It's not bad.
I think that's statistics, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And then wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
1 wound. AP
And-
-3.
3, so looking for a 4-up. Nope.
D6 damage.
Okay.
For 1.
They have 4 wounds each.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
And then 8 shots from the Stinger Salvo,
Okay.
hitting on 5s. Okay, 1. Wounding on a 4. Nope.
Okay.
All right, and
Rinse
then
and repeat.
he definitely has line of sight on them.
Oh, for sure.
Just debating on whether I want to shoot the tank or not. No, I want to shoot I need to try and get rid of them.
Well, those Terminators, if they are unmolested, will
Yeah.
cause headaches.
So 6 shots from the Rupture Cannon,
Sounds good.
hitting on 5s. Please give me a better roll. Nope, just 1. Wounding on a 2.
Vexilla paying dividends.
Wounds, -3.
This one's good.
Okay. Stinger Salvo might not actually be in range. Nope. All right, so it's not in range of anything. All right.
Okay.
Swarm Lord's ability is not useful right now. All right, so yeah, no charges to declare because no point in it.
Fighting.
So you get to choose the first one to fight.
Got to do
That cannot be the Talamon.
You want to do the Contemptor Achilles again.
Okay.
You charge him your zone ropes into the...
Then he has a chance to interrupt. And he can fight twice with 2 different units in a
Well,
row.
I only have 1 CP left.
Right,
so.
but you could still fight with this guy and then choose somebody over there after.
Yeah, this is true.
You do the interrupt and then all that jazz.
Plus, the zone threats are pretty...
They're garbage in combat.
Yeah, they don't want to be there.
No.
Let's see.
No, they do not want to be
Final say? No?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going
Yeah.
everything into Swarmy Boy.
All right, don't forget he
well,
does have catalyst.
remind me again. If he, on the off chance, kills him, these guys won't be eligible to fight.
Correct.
I hate this.
Yeah, they will not be eligible to fight at all.
Love it. But then again, if he does fight, then... 'cause he's got Catalyst now.
Yep. And a 3-up invuln.
And then it's my turn up next. No, we're putting everything into Swarm Lord. We need to
Okay.
guarantee the kill. Remember, kids, KS stands for Kill Secured. Hitting on that.
Okay.
And then wounding on 2s.
Yep. And re-rolling 1s because of Trajan.
Can this madman pass another 6 saves?
You doubt me.
No, I don't doubt you at all.
3-up invulns. That's a poor start.
This is an unauspicious start. I would roll the rest of them, though.
Well, technically speaking, you have to do it if you're rolling.
That's,
Yeah.
So
I'm going to go ahead and spend it. Yep.
Yeah, so
and
they are...
re-roll.
Okay. Okay.
Nope. How much damage is it?
D3 plus 3.
He's dead.
Probably.
Make
Oh,
all
no.
of them.
It doesn't matter.
Catalyst.
Well, he
Oh,
has
Catalyst,
Catalyst,
that's
so
right,
yeah,
yeah. Okay,
roll
yeah.
the rest of them for
That's
sure.
right.
See, now he's dead.
Yeah.
Definitely dead.
Yep. I'll grab it in a second. Yeah, just roll it for me. That's
There you go. I got you a 6.
So,
That's
okay,
good
so
sportsmanship.
4,
That is
so that's
the
12.
minimum of 12.
minimum of 16.
Well, yeah, no, you're right, because it's...
Just go ahead and roll it. I want to try, because you never know. We've seen weirder things happen.
That is entirely fair.
Yeah. So D3 for each of them.
Yep. So that's gonna be so that's 18 plus.
So an additional. Okay. Yeah. So
plus-
16 plus an additional 6.
Yep.
Okay.
22
so 22
damage.
damage. Can
This is-
totally make this.
That would almost kill a knight.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, again, it's like
You can fail one of these.
the Dreadnought is like an assassin sort of thing. Like it's not nearly as tough as the Galatus. But
holy
it hits-
crap! That's actually really good.
It
He's
was
still
a
dead.
solid roll for
Holy
sure.
crap.
Dang.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hats
8,
off to you.
9, 10, 11 of them. I
You
made
passed
half of them. I made half of. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no.
He's still dead. He's still very
yes.
dead.
Yes, indeed.
And he does have death throws,
Well.
so he has a chance of,
Don't you do this to me.
I'm going to laugh so hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey,
The only problem is that my Broodlord can't fight, and then he'll get horribly slaughtered next turn. So
that's what we're kind of hoping for. I
Can
guess.
the Broodlord fight?
Well, if it explodes and the Contemptor dies, he won't be engaged.
Right.
Probably not.
so on a 6. No. Okay.
That's significantly less interesting, but
Yeah. All right. So Swarmlord is dead. Wah wah. It's okay. That is 3 victory points for you, though.
it is.
So, okay, I will go ahead, because of what's happened now over here, I'm going to choose the Hive Guard.
He is
Or
still
Hive
at half his attacks, though.
Really?
I believe so. I will double check when that
Please
effect
do.
ends.
Please do, because...
I believe it's until my next turn, but I will confirm. Stasis Oubliette. At the start of the fight phase, select one enemy character within 3 inches until the end of that phase. Is
Okay.
the end of the phase.
Okay, so
You
he gets his full
are
attacks.
right. Yep.
Whew. Okay, good. He
Yep.
gets 4 attacks
Thank you
instead of
for.
2. Well, he's on 2 wounds, so
confirming.
he's hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And these are with the... I'm going to do the monster siding talents.
Sounds good.
Because re-rolling 1s...
Is nice.
Yep. So 2 misses. 2 hits, though.
Yep.
Strength 8. Strength 6. So 3s. 2 wounds.
Alrighty.
Nothing special for 6s, though.
So pass 1, fail 1.
Okay, so flat 3.
Okay. Then I've got Superior Creation, so 5 ups.
Okay. Make 1.
So he takes 2.
And then Prehensile Tail on a 4. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Wounds. No AP.
Wow, that was unlikely. It's good
Okay.
on 4. Let me double check his wounds characteristic.
I think he had 7.
I want to say it's 7.
Yep.
Because I think he has
took
the
2.
same as a... Yes, it is 7.
Okay. So I'm going to guess you're going to fight with him next?
Yes.
while you're doing that, I'll pull
he's
up
the
the
only
blue
other
boards.
thing eligible to fight.
Yes, he is.
And then I gotta hope the Achilles can...
Don't you want the Achilles to fight first?
It already fought. That's what killed the Swarm
That's
Lord.
what killed the Swarm Lord. He was the he
Telamon.
paroxysmed the Telamon.
Right. So that way he couldn't fight with that first.
Because that would have been the ideal situation, is work up the line.
Yeah.
But you know what? If the Achilles dies, it did its job at this point.
Yeah.
So re-rolling ones for himself.
Okay.
Into 2 more ones.
Yay!
And then wounding on
Yeah.
3s. 1 wound. Do I want to...
I'm out of CP, by the way, just so you know.
I don't trust my D3s is more the problem. Dude, tell me about it. I will actually spend my last CP.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and try to reroll one of those wound rolls. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 4 up and roll. Yep.
Also, I highly rate your ability to make saves. See? It made a difference.
It did.
All right, now I need to, like, do more than 1 damage.
Yes, it's alive! With
They
1 wound.
continue the grind.
They do. The never-ending slog of that fight. All right. The
Came in
Broodlord.
like a thunderbolt, and now he's just like, eh.
Yeah. All right, so the Broodlord.
Misericordia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
gonna finish him with the dagger.
Hey, he could.
No.
No. Reroll ones?
Oh
no, he
that
doesn't
was
get
for the relic. I have to activate it again on my turn, apparently.
Rerolling ones to wound? Or is
So
that just-
Trajan's the one who gets the reroll.
Gotcha.
It's the ones
Okay,
to wound.
that's what I
The
thought.
relic is what let him do it.
Oh, okay.
But apparently it only lasts for a phase. I learned something today.
Gotcha. All right, so Broodlord, 6 attacks hitting on 2s.
Yes, sir.
Into the Dreadnought, 2 misses. And these are wounding on 5s, re-rolling. 6s are really, really good.
Yup.
I'm happy with that start. All right, so 2 wounds, 1 AP -6 for flat 3.
AP -6 for flat 3.
Goes
Nope.
through. And then the other one is AP -3 for D3.
They're both going through. How many
Okay.
damage is that?
So D3,
So
so
5.
5 in total. 3 in total.
Well, I
Because
failed.
you minus
I
one.
failed 5 field of pains just
Okay,
now,
cool.
so he's dead.
Okay,
Does
does
he
he
explode? No.
Oh, it winked at me for a second.
It did.
All right, so not as effective as the turn as I was hoping. He's going to consolidate,
Sure.
boop, just to put himself on the objective.
Certainly.
Because I don't know if your Talamon's in range. And if he's not,
He doesn't look like it.
he doesn't look like it. So that's why I was like, I think he's just out.
That is like a millimeter.
Yeah, I think he's just out. So, but that puts me on there, so now we're holding the same number, so you're not holding more than me.
Nope, that's good play.
Yep.
Clever play.
So that is the end of my turn, though. Again, not as much as I wanted to do, but we'll see what happens.
Sounds
We'll be
good.
back at the end of the Adeptus Custodes, turn 3, movement phase, in just a moment here.
All right, welcome back, everybody. After Custodes movement phase here, turn 3, we've surged forward. The way is clear. We fell back out of combat here to help get us engaged on all fronts because I've been real lazy about it so far. So we're gonna start picking up points here and there, so we should be in all the quarters now.
Yep. Did you
Hopefully-
advance him?
No, he moves
Oh.
14,
Oh,
believe it or not. They've continued to scoot around out here to try to pick on this poor Ripper in the back.
He's all the way back here. He's still -1 to hit.
Yep.
He's still on the terrain. He's still -1 to hit.
Yep. The Terminators have moved forward here. The biggest threat right now is those Zoanthropes. They're just a menace, and I have
Yeah.
no good answers to them anymore.
They're
I
not
have,
going to live long.
well, I have no more CP, and you're good at rolling 3 and up and vulnerable saves. So
That is
way to
true.
fire is important.
that is true. I'm
I
pretty
think-
good at that.
I think like 30 shots and 100 attacks might take him down.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. So, yeah, I guess the word of the day is general advance. Let's go ahead and start with the Sagittarium
General
over there. If I could stop, throwing
Throwing
my dice
dice.
on the floor, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
you know.
So the first 2 we're going to fire into the Ripper Swarm, so that's 6
Can they
shots.
both see?
Yeah.
Those two should be able to just fine.
Okay.
And then the last one's going to fire the Spore Mine because I don't want him being a problem.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So I'll fire both profiles at him just to
be
up
on
my
the safe
odds.
side. Yeah. So this is into the Ripper Swarm?
Oh, that -1's helpful.
Yes, it is.
And 3s, they are T3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
They're dead.
6 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
And then on the Spore Mine, that's going to be
T1.
2 hits. That's going to be 2 wounds.
It's dead.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's dead.
Okay.
Blink.
All right. Real quick, we'll go ahead and do this poor squad of guys that have been picked
They're just gonna fire on this
all game and see if they can take down this Hive Tyrant.
With 1 wound remaining.
So 2 hits from the spear.
Yep.
No wounds. Pistol, 2 hits.
Are you within 12?
1 wound. One
Are you
wound.
within 12?
They should be right at the edge of 12. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're down.
I trust you.
So one wound, no AP.
Hey, 3-up save. Nope.
Oh my God! The pistol killed the Hive
Now.
Tyrant.
It does have death throws.
They can fire the pistols and oh, that's the sword pistol.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sword pistol.
Right.
Pew.
Nope, doesn't it?
Okie dokie.
Okay, so he's dead.
So that's 3 points. So the Trajan's gonna fire both his axe at the Zoanthropes.
Okay.
2 hits, 2 wounds,
3-up invulns.
and these are 2 damage. Nope,
Good.
they are good to go. All right.
Do you want to go ahead and do the Terminators real quick?
Yeah, I'll spend the CP to
Give them
double
40
their fire.
shots.
Put another 40 shots into those Zoanthropes.
Okay.
Just try to hose them down.
Makes sense.
They scare me. I mean, what can I say?
I mean, there's not much they can do at this point. And trying to do the stratagem with them is so difficult. Because you need 3 squads of min 3
2.
in order to do the
3.
big explosive burst of psychic energy on the
Can
field.
I hold all these dice?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you're good. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
Just move them off to the side.
Yep.
That way we're not getting stuff confused.
Okay.
All right, so
40
everything
hits.
hits.
And then 3s.
Are they strength 5?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Only 1 damage, -1, but
So 3-up invulns.
I swear. My hands.
Here,
I can't.
I got you. I got you.
Oh God, it's getting worse. I don't know what that was.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
so 1s you're re-rolling, 2s are straight up fails, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll pull out the 2s.
There's 2 more.
Okay,
There's
there's-
2 1s.
There's another 2. Okay, that's all wounds right now. I'm gonna roll your dice for this, by the way, because I'm
That
not
is
counting out the same number.
entirely okay.
Of dice. Okay,
So that looks like
quite a few.
so
say the
10,
least.
30 wounds.
30. 33 up saves.
You should fail 5 of these.
Yep. See how many I actually fail.
Place your bets. Oh, that's a really good roll. That is a really
1,
good roll.
2,
3, 4.
3, 4.
What? Way
So
better.
1 dies and
Awesome.
1's on 1.
That is wow.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was magic. Well done.
I'll get these out for you while you figure out your next thing you're gonna do.
so-
Shooting is not the answer.
Against them? No.
You're gonna have to punch them.
Well, if they were damaged 2 weapons, it would have been a whole different story.
Yeah. So what I will do next is I'm gonna fire the Flamer and the Spiculus at the Zoanthropes.
Okay.
And then I will fire the
Storm cannon.
Yeah, I'll fire the Storm Cannon. I guess he can't interrupt. So I'll
No, I
fire
can't
everything at the Zoanthropes.
Okay.
And then if I need to just dogpile the Brood Lord, I will.
Fair enough.
So we'll go ahead. He moved, so Spiculus.
Doesn't matter about moving.
Well, he would get another round of shots if
Oh.
he didn't move.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I did these all separately because they're not going to matter all that much. So I'm just going to keep rolling. So that's
Yep.
the Storm Cannon.
Okay.
And then here's the Flamer.
Is the damage
2d3.
different for any of these? or
These
they're
are all 1 damage.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3,
Another
5.
shots. Okay.
So all these hit.
Yep.
And then all of these are going to be wounding on 3s.
Okay.
They're strength 5, 7, and 6. And then re-rolling 1s.
Yep. Okay, so
It's
4.
gonna be 3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
Okay. 3 ups.
All 1 damage again.
So I fail 3. So that's 1 dead and 1 on 1. Okay.
Alright. So we'll do the tank next. We'll
Okay.
do the main gun at the nearest.
Did you fire the storm cannon on him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the 6-shot gun.
No.
And strength 7, AP -2, 1 damage. So I'll fire the main gun at the Tyrannifex.
Okay, you are -1 to hit, just so you know,
So be it.
because of the terrain.
Yes. So I'll put that into him. And then
He's
I'll
towed into it.
Yep, and then the underslung will go into the Zoanthropes.
Okay.
So 3s, 2 hits,
Okay.
wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s,
Good thing.
2 wounds, and these are -4 and D3 +3.
Okay, so 5 up invuln because of dermic symbiosis. Failed both of them.
So that'll
So
be 5 + 4, 9.
9, so he's down to 5.
And then,
He does count as being a 10. So he's still in his top bracket.
very nice. So the Zoanthropes all hit.
Yep.
3s. So it's gonna be 5.
Okay. 3 up invulns. Make them all.
Nice, very nice. And there's 2 left in there.
Yep. A total of 4 wounds remaining.
Very good, very good.
Anything else to fire? Or is that it?
No, I think that's been my
so
whole
charge
army.
phase. He fell back.
He should have been within 3 there. Did
Yeah,
I mess that up?
yeah, you were.
Because he needed to be close enough to be worried about the explosion, just 3
Right.
inches too. So sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, you're fine.
I
I
looked
knew that
at
was
that
your
and I was like,
intention.
wait a minute, that looks
Yeah.
suspiciously long.
It's because my guy was on top of it, so you couldn't exactly see where it was.
That had to have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. That's
Okay,
fine.
so charges. Telemon's
Yes.
going into the Broodlord.
Big surprise. I'm gonna Overwatch with my mind.
Pew, 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 pew. Make the pew
I
pew
hope they can
sound.
give that to Thousand Suns, being able to do an Overwatch with psychic powers, like an Overwatch Smite. That'd be awesome.
I feel like that would be very deadly. I guess. First
Well,
and
you can only
foremost.
do it once per charge phase, though.
All right,
not like you can do it all the time.
Trajan will go into the Broodlord as well.
Okay.
It's enough. It's over to here,
Oh, okay.
over to there.
Okay.
Make a path.
Yeah, and then they're gonna multi-charge those 2.
Okay. That's a. That
Might
I think that's
fail.
a fail.
That might fail.
Because you can't. I think you're more than. Are you?
That's
No, he'll get within an inch.
2.5.
Well, the question is then: is he able to get within an inch over here, at the same time? Like if you move 2 inches, where does that put you over here? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I guess if you,
I can base both. Of
2
them.
inches would be there.
It's a pitiful charge, but it's
You're not gonna get as many attacks as you want.
nope.
You'll get basically. Yeah.
I'm gonna move more with the pile in than I will.
Yeah, with the charge itself. That's kind of
That's
sad.
Really.
One of your Tanglefoot grenades go off when you rolled that?
I think that's what happened.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh!
Oh my.
All right. So where do you
okay.
want to start? Because I can't interrupt you. Just
Oh
want to do the Talamon has to fight last still.
yeah. I'll go with the Terminators
So
first.
actually, he fights in regular order at this point. So
So I'll pile in with the Terminators here.
okay.
I guess he'll go.
Do you want to?
Just get those boxes, take the boxes out.
Yeah.
They're scattered terrain, they don't count as actual
Sure.
Yep.
terrain.
The box is gonna go right there. It's gonna be real great.
All right. So they can all fight.
Just barely.
Yeah.
It was a matter of like a quarter of an inch.
Yep. So how do you want to split these attacks up?
I'll put 3 into the Zoanthropes, 2 into the Broodlord.
Okay.
So 1, 2,
What is their strength out of curiosity?
10.
Okay. So you're wounding on 2s no matter what.
Yep. So
This is the Zoanthropes?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So because I said 1, yeah. So
Yep.
that's 3.
And they're still 2s, right?
Yep.
And on 2s?
That's the nice thing about our power fists. Don't get a -1 to hit.
Yep. So 10?
So
Or, sorry,
12,
12?
and these are 2 damage.
Okay. 3 up invulns. Nope. Barely. Fairly close there, but they are dead. Okay. And then 2 into the Broodlord.
Psychic backlash explosion.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be
would be
down
pretty
for
cool.
that.
You're like breaking like a psychic nexus thing.
And then
Yeah.
the ones into the Broodlord.
Yep. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna
No
leave
problem.
my
I
dice on
just
there.
kind of tucked
Yep.
them.
Pull them out of here in a second.
So 7 hits.
Oof.
Then wounding on. He's T5, but
Yeah.
So it's
You're
still
wounding on
2s.
Sorry.
So 7 at -4.
Okay.
Or is it
so
3 or 4 now?
It doesn't make a difference.
matter. It's gonna
He's
be
a 5 up invuln. You know what? Just because at this point in the game, makes a difference.
Evil. That's 2 damage.
for
You like seeing me twist, don't you?
he made 3
He
of
actually
them.
made a solid effort
Yeah,
there.
but-
Made 1 more and he lived.
No, he only has 6 wounds. So he is dead, and he does not get death throws. So he's dead.
And they'll pile it.
Okay.
Or consolidate, I guess.
Yep.
Is technically the
I'm
term.
going to go ahead and concede at this point because there's no way I can come back at this point. I might be able to get a few points off of you, but even then, I highly doubt it.
We'll go ahead and roll to see if you kill one of his, because he has got the while they stand.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and roll to see if you can kill one of them.
Yeah, I don't know which one would be which one would I be most likely to kill, do you think?
The tank.
The tank? All right, I'll go ahead and fire all the shots into the tank then.
I was going to say, with the firepower available, the Terminators would be a real tough sell, and the Telemon is the toughest thing in the game.
Yeah, all right, so I'll just worry about the rupture cannons here. I'm not going to worry about anything else. So
See,
hitting on 3s, or 4s, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's no Vexilla help
I'm just
there.
rolling them all together at this point because it's easier and faster.
That is totally okay.
ACP.
I do. I'm going to go ahead and use it for the hit roll, actually. Nope, okay. So, and then strength 10.
No, 3s.
So 3s. All of them.
Nice. How
So
many?
that's 6.
6.
AP minus 3,
All right,
D6
so
damage beats.
5 up invuln saves.
Okay.
That was not great.
So 5,
Yeah.
So
this is-
5
he's
D6?
totally toast.
unless I whiff the roll like that.
Okay. So he lived.
6, 8, 10 damage.
10 damage. I believe he has
4
14.
wounds. Well, that was a
That was exciting.
that was a really interesting game. Turn 1. Okay, first off, I hate Tanglefoot grenades.
the goat. And the fateful word was will have them 1 inch back from
Yep.
the edge of this building. That inch made all the difference in this
That's
game.
all it was. That 1 inch, and same thing with the guys over there.
1 inch.
Like 1 inch was what I was on. And
That hard 6 on the Tanglefoot
Yep.
made a
Oh,
huge
man.
difference. And I think it was those 2 things and
Yeah.
the Terminators coming down, because I think we both
Yeah.
played a tight game.
yeah, no, we definitely did. I don't think you made any tactical errors. I don't think I made any tactical errors, as far as I can tell. In terms of what happened on the field, it really all came down to dice rolls for
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff. Which
on 2 Tanglefoot grenades.
right, yeah, exactly. Those 2 things alone, because like that squad would have wiped out that group over there.
Easily.
The 20-man squad here would have just plowed into there, and
I
you
would have
know,
been gummed up in that building all game.
Exactly. Or not necessarily all game, but at least that first turn you would have been forced to kind of stay back there.
Yeah.
Which would have allowed me to move up even further and spread out more across the board, which means then you had less areas to deep strike.
Yep.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yep.
As for points, it was a total of 41 for Tyranids and 90 for Custodes.
Yeah, all the While We Stand We fights coming in at the end there.
That was a big deal. That and the Import of the Witch, that was a great choice for you.
I didn't think about it like too highly at the time because I knew I couldn't max it out. But it was like,
Right.
this is the best option I've got because I can't board control.
Right, yeah.
50 Gene Stealers. It just can't be done.
Especially not early on.
Yeah.
Especially not early on.
I'd say Engage was probably the stinker I picked.
Yeah,
but I
would
don't know
say,
what
'cause
else.
You only got 9 points. No, you got 9 points out of it because you got it turn
out of
3,
the
4, and
last
5.
3. Yeah, once all the Gene Stealers were gone. But I also don't know what else I would have taken.
Right. Yeah,
So.
because Dominate, or not Stranglehold wouldn't have been useful.
No.
Line Breaker you wouldn't have taken because, I would have screened you out of the backfield.
Easily.
I had the range with the Tyrannifexes, the Biovore, so I could easily pull you out of that area with no problem.
Yeah, and I know we were talking about your secondary pick as far as the ritual goes.
Yeah.
Because if you had made that charge, you would have been able to give yourself some breathing room to start it.
Exactly.
And because I don't think we got a chance to actually get it going, right?
No, we didn't. And I also realized turn 1, I made 2 big mistakes. Number 1 was I should have used Pathogenic Slime on the Tyrannifex that fired at the Dreadnought.
Yeah, the Achilles.
Because that would have been an additional 2 damage.
Which
and we did roll it off camera. He would have failed both those both saving throws for that.
And
so
that would have been a dead
Dreadnought turn
right
1
off the bat.
And the other thing, which was even more of a hurtful thing, was I forgot that the Zoanthropes have a 24-inch smite, not an 18.
That's an easy thing to forget.
It is, because it's
too.
not. It's so for a lot of the Thousand Suns things, I just know that it's okay +6 to the range. But it's written in their stat block in a weird spot.
Because it has to do with how many guys are in the unit.
Yeah.
It gives them more things they can do.
Right, exactly. So, but that would have been D3 +3 mortal wounds to you.
Yeah.
Had it gone off, had you not denied it, anything like that. But that still could have been a big deal. Because that could have taken out one of those.
Pile on some early damage.
Exactly. So, things I forgot. I don't think you forgot anything that you were kicking yourself about later.
Nothing's coming to mind right now, but I'm sure I'll think about it on the home and it will haunt me.
Right,
on the way home, it will haunt me.
Yeah, because you did so poorly in this game. Anyway, I want to say a quick shout out for Jay from Custom Cut Tokens for all of our wonderful objective markers, as seen here, along with our wound markers that you saw throughout the battle report, and for our trackers, which are really useful. So useful to figure out what's going on and keep track of your command points and all that kind of stuff. It's great. I wanted to do a shout out for Just Terrain. You guys saw them in the showcase. Again, very useful stuff. I think I remember reading or from hearing from them that they're going to try for September for the Kickstarter. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that 100%. But if you want to get more information on it, go to their website and sign up for their newsletter. You should be able to get the most up-to-date information that way.
That, and anyone who seems to message them like on Facebook, they seem really responsive.
Yeah, they are very responsive on Facebook. So that's another way to get in touch with them as well. And then finally, I want to say thank you to our patrons, yourself included in that. And I forgot to ask Seneca which one. It was AP. That's who
Sergeant
it was.
AP?
Sergeant AP. So shout out to Sergeant AP. Sorry.
And a second shout out to Sergeant AP, because I promised you 2.
That's true, you did.
I keep your promises.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Go look at the Patreon. We've got a vlog up there now. We have, as of filming this, 2 episodes live. I'm not going to tell you what they're about, because that gives away stuff. And it's for patrons. So want to make sure that you guys actually go over there and, sign up, all that jazz. But anything you would like to shout out, or any special thanks?
Thanks again for having me on.
Oh, of course, man.
Eventually, at some point, I'll go first in one of these games.
Well, I know against me, you haven't gone first.
Never ever.
Yeah.
I think 5 times I've been on. I've gone first once.
Yeah.
It'll come around at some point.
I think that was the first time you were on with your Custodes versus Robbie.
No, Robbie went first because he tried to do the
was it
Vortex
against
of
Jakari?
Doom. No, it was, first one was Necrons versus your Admech the first time around.
Oh, that's right, yeah. You went first that time.
And then I bounced off of you and you murdered me
yeah,
horribly.
That's what it was. Yep, I remember that now.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that was the thing. Kind of an opposite thing here. I kind of bounced off you in this one with the Tyranids.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. Very tanky army for yourself.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, keep on gaming, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care.